halfway point of the NFL season. Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And he's going to be taken down inside the 10 at about the 8-yard line.
That return, it will not be on the postseason highlight reel. If you're the offensive coordinator, you've just changed your play calling because you thought you might have some field to work with. Instead, now, you've got to call plays that won't make mistakes.
First play from scrimmage. Here's Murray. The throw's going to be caught. He's got room past the 30. Now he's free to midfield. How about this? Racing to the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals. Marvin Harrison Jr. His 11th touchdown of the year. And the Cardinals are on the board first here this afternoon. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game.
Will Lutz set to kick off.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
50, green. 10.
A man from nearby Tucson who was a prep standout here in Arizona. It's Bijan Robinson. And a hard-earned yard there as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's 2nd down. This defense for the Cards, they put together a strong effort last week in the win over Chicago.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
Now Lance looking to change it up. On 2nd down, another shot for Robinson. And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on 1st down quickly negated. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
Come on, set. Black 40. Hut, hut.
Working from the gun, Lance. Trying to lay one up deep. Oh, his first throw of the game, going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the Cards will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They'll start following the interception in great field position at the 45. He finds his man, complete. It's Daniels. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone.
19 Tiger.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Warriors 70. Ready.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. That's to McBride, and he has it. Touchdown, Cardinals. From 19 yards away. And the Cards are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. This time, the extra point up and good. And the lead now stands at 13. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
Set to kick off.
And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
They begin the drive with Robinson. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy.
And the Cardinals will take over possession here up at the 44.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. Getting this ball out wide for Davis. He'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Rookie quarterback, rookie running back. They team up there to pick up the first.
Well, he was a busy man out in the backfield a week ago. They got him the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
Over the middle, Harrison. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 19 yards there on the catch and run. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
Touchdown, Cardinals! Trey McBride, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Cardinals add 6 to their lead. Charles, every time that he makes one of these plays, I think the front office, they get a bigger and bigger collective smile because they feel more confident that they have found their guy, their future at quarterback.
And they should feel.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The Browns drive about to get started. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor, maybe break the ice a little bit, like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with it, but whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
First down, Cleveland.
Ready. 52 blue. Drill 52.
Going in motion left, that's Campbell.
Ready.
On first and 10, it's Robinson. And he'll get it across midfield and down into Cardinal territory. He gain, maybe establish the run. I think they're trying to do that.
Now I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offense coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down.
Here we go. Black, 10 black.
The Lance going to throw. Got him in. It's Brown. And he'll get it down to the plane at the 37. His first catch, good for 9 in the first down.
First down. A gain of 9 yards. And the Browns first down.
Lance, he's going to change the play. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. You look at this Arizona defense. Against the pass, they're hoping to trend in the opposite direction because right now they're ranked number 26 in the NFL.
It's really difficult to prepare for this team. This is the #1 overall passing team in the NFL, but it shouldn't be hard to get excited about playing against them. The ultimate test going against that unit.
And that's why you and I are excited to broadcast this game.
Yes, sir.
The slot man in motion right. Here's Lance. Now Lance throws the interception, his third. Buda Baker with a pick. And the Cards force the turnover. They'll take over at the 10.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 10-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Charles, they're really stringing these possessions and scores together early. We're still in the first quarter, but if they can score again here, look out.
Yeah, and as you taught me when we're broadcasting games, one word we're supposed to avoid, and that's blowout. But that's exactly what's going on here. Down 3 possessions just the first quarter. That goes beyond any worst-case scenario we might have thought coming into this game. And another touchdown here, that should eliminate any hopes for any type of a comeback.
Back to throw now on first down. And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
Warrior 70. Ready.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Now he's free at the 35. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Marvin Harrison Jr. His second touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Cardinals are able to add on to that lead. Lutz good on the extra point. And the rout is on here in this first half.
Browns nothing. Will Lutz set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And they were winners the last time they took the field, which was 2 weeks ago. They had the open week last week, so this is a squad that should be really refreshed and ready to roll. Room to maneuver at the 35. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Zay Flowers, 65 yards. And the Browns are able to cut into that deficit. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. There aren't any speed limits out there, and off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And not a good return at all. Down inside the 10, all the way back at the 7. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were in the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
2nd and 2. That ball caught by Harrison. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Throw left side, hauled in by Pickens. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. And this game to the last one, and they moved the ball over 50 yards in 2 plays. And passing yardage-wise, now up over 350 in this game. Pretty nice performance.
Definitely that, which usually means you're putting a lot of pressure on guys trying to cover. If you're a defensive back and they put over 350 yards on you, you've had a long day. The key to everything, if you're doing it without throwing interceptions or turning the ball over.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
19 tight. Come on. 60 Bobcats. Just go.
Back to throw again. He'll drop this off for Davis. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. So this game, Charles, you know, we talk about potential unbeaten seasons a lot. It feels like every year at some point in the season we talk about that. But this is one of those games where if you're unbeaten, you got to be careful. You can't take this one too lightly.
You're exactly right about that. And by rights,
touchdown! Trey McBride on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Cardinals are able to add on to their first-half lead. Lutz with the extra point. And a rout is on here in this first half.
33, round 7. Will Lutz.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Browns drive about to get started. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Set, slide through. 33, yellow. Ready?
Now Lance. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Well, they fake the handoff. Now Lance. They've got his man complete. He's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 down at the 33.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Blaster, 6. Drill green. Hut, hut.
Again, they'll throw it with Lance. This will be caught once again by Brown. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Another connection between the two. This one good for 12 and a first down.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try waiting to the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
It's 2nd and 8 at the Cardinals.
Now Lance wants to change him up.
Ready?
Out of the gun, they give to Robinson. They'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line. The completion on first didn't get much, and now the run on second doesn't get a whole lot either.
Well, if you're a good play caller, you've already looked ahead and anticipated this type of situation. Already down in his play sheet, trying to dial up a big third down play.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5.
Here we go.
Going in motion left, that's Campbell.
Set, hut.
Lance, a quick throw out wide, complete. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Let's go. Yellow, 22. Claws, 10. Hut.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
Right, 97.
No one left in the backfield as they send a man left.
Ready.
And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Browns are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. And that is off the left upright. It's no good. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And a pretty poor kick here. It doesn't make it to the landing zone. And that means they'll move the ball out to the 40-yard line.
Ready, set.
So good field position for the Cardinals as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Viking, Warrior, 70.
Back to throw. Peterson going up top. It's caught inside the 25. And he takes this way down deep into Cleveland territory. A huge play there for Arizona. 41 yards.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Buffalo 18.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there. Forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
2nd and 10.
Tag. Ready.
Operating from the gun. Peterson. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Harrison. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Marvin Harrison Jr. on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Cardinals are able to widen their advantage. I'll let you do the analysis, partner, but with every touchdown pass this young quarterback throws and with the success that his team has had, I just continue to be more and more impressed.
Let's both do the analysis. Impressed. Aren't we both?
Yeah.
I mean, and why shouldn't we be? We've seen him improve throughout the year. We've seen him settle in now, and you can see the confidence of the team has grown. His confidence has grown. I think that everyone around this guy feels good about what they've seen. And it's also safe for him when he's driving home to turn on Sports Talk Radio. He's okay.
Will Lutz set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready up.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, playing the same tempo, the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
Back to Robinson now on first down. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. Second down and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Again, it's Robinson. And he'll take it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. The offense on third down tonight, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. They're looking at third and a few inches. Robinson will try to pick it up. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to move the sticks with a gain of 4 on 3rd and inches.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
And the Browns first down.
Set, hut. Yellow, 43.
And now they'll throw with Lance. Now he's going to step up and run. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Buda Baker with a pick. And the Cardinals are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. Well, that is interception number 4 for him, Charles. 4 here in the first half alone, and they're already trailing by 4 possessions.
Makes me wonder, partner, do they just not have any confidence at all in the backup, or do they just have that much confidence in him? Able to throw 4 picks already, they're certainly hoping that he can turn things around and quickly.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Well, everything right now that they touch on this side of the football, it seems to turn to gold. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. That lead continues to grow, and, I mean, if they can get points here, Charles, might almost be an insurmountable comeback for the other side.
I think you make a great case for that, so I'm going to flip it over to the other side. Could they make the big comeback? Certainly. Am I expecting it? Not at all. I think if we don't see a drastic change in how they're playing, this blowout's going to get bigger and bigger before the final gun. Textbook coverage right there. Played the ball, never lost sight of where it was headed, and stayed in perfect position to make a play on it. Able to keep the receiver and the quarterback in his sight lines.
Peterson now from the gun on third down. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. Here comes the Cardinals punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. With it is Jackson. A great return there of 22 yards. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10.
At their own 34-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started.
But not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the Cards are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line.
And I'm starting to wonder, Charles, if 5 interceptions, is that the last that we've seen of him?
Well, I think that a lot of people hope that's the last they've seen of him in this game, probably including himself. If this were baseball, the manager would have been at the mound already and asked for the ball, and he'd be in there getting a shower. But in football, you might have to go stand on the sideline and watch the rest of it and see if your backup can do any better.
Well, a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Now a 2nd and 10.
60 by 3, 60 by 18, touch. Ready.
Looking to throw. Peterson. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Grant Delpit. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
But we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
33, yellow. Ready.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
52 blue.
Shotgun now for Lance. That's out wide here for Robinson.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. That'll give him 8 that time. And they'll be left with 2nd and a couple.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Now a 2nd and 2.
Down. 45, white, clock, 10. Hut.
Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. 67 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. He's able to get to the 2nd level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. I always talk about slot receivers. They're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
Blue, 32.
Now they'll put a receiver in motion left.
Set.
Robinson will struggle to get to the line of scrimmage as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal.
52 blaster. Ready.
Lance now to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
Now they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
Here's a quick throw out wide by Lance, complete. Touchdown, Browns!
Touchdown.
David Njoku. as the first half is winding down. And the Browns are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. And oh, it's no good. For the second time now in this first half, he's missed an extra point. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that's going to be short of the landing zone. It doesn't make it there, so that means the ball's going to come out to the 40. So good field position for the Cardinals as they come up first and 10 at the 40. Back to throw. Peterson. Over the middle, complete. It's Harrison. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Ready, break. Warrior 70. Tag. Cowboy 80.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Here's one deep for Pickens. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it. And the Browns are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line.
A tough adjustment to the NFL throughout his rookie season, and his problem with turnovers is only exacerbated by his early showing today. That's a couple for him here in this first half, and he's cleared the double-digit mark for the entire season.
Here we go. Red 38. 43 rail. Edo blue. Ready.
A final shot before half for Lance. And now here's another interception. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Will Lutz set to
The Browns going to see the football first, but they trail here as we resume play on EA Sports. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3.
Watch out, 50. Ready. Yellow, 43. 10.
Play action. Now it's Lance. That's caught. It's Flowers. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. That is catch number 300 now for his NFL career. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Robinson up the middle. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Here now 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line. Now Lance looking to change it up. On 2nd and 9, Lance. There's a short one caught by Fannin.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll leave them with a 3rd and 2.
Now they'll change things around before the snap. On 3rd down, Robinson. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. 82 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
That one definitely helps as they try to push the ball down the field here, trailing early in the 3rd quarter.
And even though they're trailing, not abandoning the running game. People may call it an adjustment. I think it's just much more sticking to what works for you and continuing to have faith in it. And the running game is starting to pay off.
Solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Here's 2nd and 1 now from the 7.
Down. Ready?
They run the draw here with Robinson.
Well, the Browns are going to have it 1st and goal as he'll take this down to about the 3.
So a decent deficit at this stage in the 2nd half. 4-down territory?
No doubt about it. There's not a chance that he hasn't looked ahead and said, okay, if we gain yardage on this play, this is what we'll do going forward. If we lose yardage, this is the play call that I'll have ready.
Here we go. Set. Ready?
Robinson. Fighting, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard. That's all. Down to the 2.
Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow. And this guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on 1st down.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Let's go now. Cut.
On the toss, here's Robinson. He was trying to turn the corner, but he will go nowhere. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
Set. Red, 38. Ready.
They get this out left. Touchdown. David Njoku. A beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Browns are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the 2nd half. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead will be cut down to 14. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you, as he'll be backed up to start this drive.
So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
At the 5-yard line.
Dragon 60. 19 Lions. Cup 19. Cup 19.
Here's 2nd and 8. Right back to Davis. It's complete. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. They needed some breathing room. He gave it to him. 11 yards and a 1st down.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
So that last play gives them a little more space now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
Phoenix, Arizona's the spot. Glad to have you along for the ride. Third quarter action and a 2nd and 10 upcoming. Getting this ball out wide for Davis. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. Got an open man. It's Pickens. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
They'll set up the screen with Davis. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line.
Cardinals, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
False start's going to push him back, but these days, how hard must it be to be an offensive lineman?
It's very hard, Brandon. You've got defensive linemen flinching, trying to draw you off sides. You've got the loud crowds, and there are just so many super athletic players on defense now that you have to deal with each week. But through it all, these guys just sit in there for 4 quarters and slug it out.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And bringing it in, it's Davis. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
70 Ranger.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. This one caught by Davis. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Cardinals go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Lutz good on the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter. Went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, Parker. They're a little bouncing their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5.
Down. 45. White.
Here's Lance.
Incomplete.
Lance's pass. Intended for number 88. Incomplete. He was covered by Jamal Adams.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Come on, set.
To throw, it's Lance. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively, and you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away.
Yeah, he was looking for the check-up bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to make the play in the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10.
Ready? 70 Lions. 19 tight. 19 tight. Go.
Looking to throw. Peterson. And that's caught inside the 35. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. A huge play there for Arizona. And even 40 yards. So a first and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 30-yard line.
18, Pioneer.
Back to throw. Peterson. That is incomplete.
Partner, you and I have struggled with this for years. You've got the lead. Just take care of the football and burn some of that clock. But there's something to be said for not taking your foot off the gas as well, because you can never have too big of a cushion. That one, though, falls incomplete.
60, trap 60, trap 60.
Back to throw again. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Marvin Harrison Jr., 29 yards. And the Cardinals add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Lutz with the extra point, and that'll increase their lead to 28. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there, and trailing big here in this fourth quarter. Now 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 40-yard line.
Lance, he's going to change the play.
Ready?
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Lance. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've hit on 6 of their 8 tries. Very good. This will be 3rd and 5. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
It's 4th down.
How about this? They'll change it at the line. Desperation time here. Lance. He's got a man. That's Bond. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
Let's go. Hey, I got him, man. I got him.
Again, it's Lance. Quick throw there is incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Ready. Black Ultra. Black. 95. Hut, hut.
Lance looking to throw it. This is the tight end, Njoku. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 26. A gain there of 21 yards.
Hurry, hurry.
A gain of 21 yards. First down, Browns.
Ready.
To the right side, into the hands of Flowers. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Well, every lineman knows the rule. You only get a 1-yard buffer beyond that line of scrimmage, and then the flag is thrown, and he got tagged for it there.
Here we go. Check, huh?
On play action, Lance. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down. What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
Play number 9 on the drive coming up, and they need 9 yards on third down.
60 red. 60 red. Hut.
Lance going to throw. That's to the right side and complete to Njoku. And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. An audible here to get a new look.
Blaster, 6, red, cycle, dog red.
In motion right, Campbell.
Ready, ready.
And they'll go for it. Lance. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And down inside the 15 he goes. A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. First down on a pickup of 11.
First down, Cleveland.
Ready, break. Come on, set. Edo blue, 52 blue. Ready.
Again, they'll throw it with Lance. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And the Cardinals are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
Let's go now.
And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth quarter lead. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
And the Cardinals.
Tell you what, partner, the way he's been slinging it in this one, I think he should be ticketed for a baseball cap and a set of headphones for the next drive. He's been absolutely sensational. But one thing we've both learned about quarterbacks in this league, they often stay on the field longer than you expect.
So nothing doing there, and it'll be second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Now he'll look to throw here on second and 10. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I think the defense surprised him. They got blitz on 1st down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8.
Set, hut. Hut, hut.
Play action. Now it's Lance.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
A tough spot here. 3rd and 15.
Here we go. Black 40, ready.
Throwing now is Lance.
And now here's another interception. Picked up by Jesse Bates.
And the Cards will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
On the ready.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Here's Peterson throwing to start the drive. A dump off for Davis. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Here we go.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Right back to Davis. It's complete.
6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a 1st.
Partner, I know we're still in the afternoon slate here. Some primetime games still on the docket, but it's going to be tough to top this effort. What an offensive performance we have seen. They have been unstoppable from the moment we began this game, and they're not holding back. They're still throwing the football here in the 4th.
They certainly are, and let me tell you something. If you're old school, you don't like this at all. But in today's football, you just go ahead and savor it. Watch a team execute at a high level. Doesn't matter what the scoreboard says.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10.
Bronco 80. Ready, ready.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And this is going to be intercepted.
And the Browns are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 1-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started.
We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter.
They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Set. Yellow 43. Drill 52. Fight 60. Ready?
Up the middle they go. Monk.
And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they can use something here on third down.
60 red. 60 red. 5, 97.
Boy, and now they can't even get a play off. Well, they're inching closer and closer here to the wrong goal line.
When you're backed up like that, all you're trying to do is make sure you don't give up a big play, right? You don't miss an assignment that really gets you into more trouble.
Here we go, set. 50, green. Hut, hut.
One final try now for Lance. Under pressure, and down he goes in the end zone, and that's a safety. Well, this defense has been smothering all game long. Why not give them 2 more points here in the closing minutes?
Well, they've certainly earned it. They've gotten the better of this offensive line for 4 quarters, and this sack here will just be a little icing on the cake.
Oh, my goodness. Now that is going to be out of bounds on a free kick. And that's a big mistake.
Nice. Let's go now.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And it is caught downfield by Harrison. And he takes it in for the score. The game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome. But a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
As our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.